This guy Mickey Mace went on a podcast to expose Vitaly for faking his EDP catches. Now Mickey was actually a part of Vitaly's team to help him catch these people, and he claims that he was the one to fund the operation, to get special guests on, and he would help find these people to catch. He would do all this work, but Vitaly didn't pay him anything. Even when Vitaly got a $500,000 kick deal for these streams, he didn't get paid out whatsoever. He goes into a lot more detail into how some of these catches are fake, and he also goes on this weird rant about XQC. So stay to the end. I'm going to cover all this right now.
Like, do we have like legal permission to like
out these people, right?
Yeah, like what can we and can we not do? So I came fully prepared to do the most and figure out where I fall back. And I'm like, yo, like, you know, can we smoke these fools? And he goes, no. And I was like, all right, can we put...
What do you mean smoke these?
I was like, you know, can we shoot them? Like, are we acting
Are you
like
crazy?
Legally... Well,
you're not legally allowed to murder someone. It's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I wasn't
You'd be
really
in jail.
Sure.
I know.
And I'd rather be prepared.
You're a gambling man. I get it.
Yeah, so I call, he goes, no. I go, can we put guns in their face? They go, no. I go, can we have guns? He goes, no.
This is an insight to how stupid this guy is, that he thought he was going to be allowed to kill someone with very paper thin evidence of something. I don't understand how he can think that is like a legal thing to do. I mean, yes, you could do it, but you're going to go to jail for it and probably mess up the whole operation. We'll get into it a bit more later, but I feel like this guy doesn't understand what the difference is between legally right and morally right. Like, this guy thinks he lives in Red Dead Redemption, where if something's for the greater good, you can just do whatever you want. But no, that is just not how the world works, or that's just not how the legal system works. This is coming from a British person that doesn't even know your laws properly. I have more common sense to know that that's obviously illegal.
He is not piss in people's faces. That's all fake. That's a big thing he did to the pedos.
Wait, what do you mean? Piss on their faces?
He gets like a water and puts like light yellow coloring in it.
In public?
Hides it so the cameras don't see it during the stream. And when it comes pissing time, if you pay close enough attention, you can hear it. He like will have somebody hand it to him below the camera, and he tucks it here like in his waistband between his drawers and his pants, and he'll make sure that his back is to the camera, tell the to get on his knees, and then he squirts the water bottle on their face.
Okay, so I saw the clip that he's talking about, and he definitely did use a water bottle. It's very clear and obvious. You can hear it, you can even see it in some parts. This would mean that this guy was actually involved in faking some of this stuff, because he was there in the clip. Now, I can't actually show the clip on this video because I don't want to get age restricted, but if you search it, you'll be able to find it very easily and make up your own mind on that.
They did not tell me that the were fake, right? Just to be clear. So in my brain, even to this day, I was always under the impression that they were real. Why would anybody ever subject themselves to this where it's going to live on a platform?
Dude, just to be with Vitaly and you.
So there was a fake.
Tell me.
They go to do the streams, right? The manager calls me last minute.
So he claims there actually was a fake pedophile that Vitaly had on stream, but he does say that it was only one, and it was this guy in particular. Apparently this guy is an actor, he's not real. And as he says, it's very strange why someone would ever subject themselves to being known as this thing online. This is completely humiliating. And now everyone that has seen that stream is gonna know him as. But he doesn't explain what the incentive would properly be for someone to do this. I don't know if he was tricked. I don't know if he's like mentally unwell even, because like really, who would do this?
XQC accidentally slipped and he exposed himself as a sympathizer.
What? Oh shit. Okay, so this guy has some crazy evidence to why XQC is a cupcake sympathizer. I don't know what he's gonna say, but it must be very hard evidence. I don't know what it is, but this is crazy. This is big news, bro. Well, like, this guy's a genius.
How?
Bro.
What sympathizer?
He was trying to protect the pedophiles. He was trying to deter me and Vitaly giving consequences to these pedophiles because he wanted to protect them. He thought it was too harmful what we were doing to the pedophiles. So he accidentally slips and says this on Aiden's live stream.
Stop it.
Swear to God. Look on Twitter.
What an
taking advantage of an innocent child.
Children.
You're crazy.
This is the very first.
He's a pedophile.
Wait, what?
Bro, what is this?
Butterbean, that guy's not even feeling anything.
Because what the fuck am I watching? Why are so many... bro.
Oh, man.
Bro, this is literally the average kick stream.
Yeah, guys. As ambassadors of the brand, guys, we do not endorse this content, yo. We do not.
I don't understand what's going on.
This guy, bro, I hate to say it, this guy looks like fucking Tectone or some shit.
Wait, what?
He looks like Tectone.
Pedophile, that's why, okay?
In that clip, XQC says that he doesn't endorse this behavior. And he kind of says it in a jokey way. And the reason he says it is because Aiden and XQC they're kind of like the owners of Kick. Like, not really owners, but like they have like equity in it. He's basically saying that he doesn't condone violence on the platform. Okay, but then Mickey goes on to say that a few seconds later in the clip where it's cut off, he goes into more detail about why it should be wrong to catch these pedos, but for some reason this podcast is like too lazy to find the actual clip, so I had to find the clip myself. It was in a TikTok and it was the only example I could find of this clip. I couldn't find the original one, but let's go into it and see what he's actually saying.
Like hitting the dude and shit like that. I think it's still L, because it's like you're like a vigilante, you're like the judge, jury, executioner, you do it on stream. I think it's just an odd thing to do. I don't like it, I don't endorse it, I think it's stupid.
I feel you. I think, because the reason what I was going to say was, nah, chat, you got to understand what he's saying. I did this too, right? And I think doing it live, it could be tricky. Because you know what sucks ass about this situation? Technically, if this guy wants to, he could press charges on this guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that's letting a pedophile, like, walk, you know?
That's what I'm telling you. Some guy's doing something bad, right? And then you do something bad. And I get you think it's linked, right? But in the eyes of the law, and also, like, in general, like, these things, it's just two things. It's not like one thing. They're two different.
I think also XQC here is kind of, struggling to get his point across. Maybe it's because of his thick accent. Maybe it's because English is his second language and he's like thinking fast, speaking fast. I'm giving him a lot of benefit of the doubt here, but he is basically saying the reason why he doesn't completely agree with these type of catches is because if the person gets hurt, first of all, they won't go to jail because the case will get completely dismissed, which is similar to what happened with EDP, because he didn't go to jail because the people that was doing the investigation did it completely wrong and completely unprofessionally, so EDP had no repercussions apart from being known online as, well, EDP. But he's also saying that if the person hits him, yes, the EDP can definitely sue the person hitting him, and not only that, but he might avoid jail time for that. So hitting these people, messing with these people, you can do. What X is basically saying is that he probably would prefer to do this more professionally. Someone like Skeeter Jean or Chris Hansen, who probably go through the law. These people actually get EDPs put in jail because they know what they're doing. They're not just throwing eggs and like beating these people up like Batman. But don't get me wrong, I'm not completely siding with XQC here. I actually quite like this content. I think that a lot of the law enforcements don't properly punish these people. So being publicly humiliated is kind of like the only way to bring justice to it. But I do see where XQC is coming from, and it's kind of just like a preference of, would you rather these people go to proper jail and like this be handled professionally, or do you not care? Do you just want to live like a vigilante and kind of like allow people to take this into their own hands? And that's a personal question. Someone might agree, someone might disagree, but I don't think you're a bad person or EDP sympathizer because you have a certain belief about that particular topic. The part that made me cringe a lot though was that this guy was wearing a XUC Defends EDP shirt, and you can tell that he's so proud of himself because he thinks he's uncovered something when he's literally uncovered nothing. He thinks he's like this big conspiracy theory genius that everyone's like, oh my god, how did you figure this out? When in reality, he's literally arguing with a brick wall. Bro has made 0 new discoveries. Bro is a complete idiot. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Did Vitaly fake his catches? Is XUC a EDP sympathizer? Am I a EDP sympathizer? Who knows? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.